Hello everybody, Conti here with another video. Compound clips in DaVinci Resolve 16.2. The video content on my current project timeline inside my edit window lasts for 15 seconds. I have two video clips here together with a blur transition applied in between the two video clips. The clip of the trees changes to the image with the fence and leaves in a blur dissolve transition. If I zoom in to the project timeline here and position the red playhead over the blur dissolve rectangle here, if I go to the blade edit mode tool and attempt to cut this part of the video clip of the trees, the transition effect prevents me from doing this. This is an example of a problem that you may encounter when you have multiple edits and effects applied in the same timeline. What if I wanted to merge these three components together so that they become one whole complete edit? Hold in Control and left click on each of the edits and effects which you wish to merge together. Use Command instead of Control if you are a Mac user. Red outlines should appear around the edits and transitions that you have selected. Right click on this selection anywhere and choose New Compound Clip. You can also go to Clip at the top of your DaVinci Resolve interface and choose the same option from there. In order to give your new edit a name, such as the trees and fence and leaves labels you can see underneath the existing edits currently on the timeline, go to the name box and type in the compound clip name here. Start time code is a reference available to the DaVinci Resolve user available in the Edit Index tab within the Edit interface. This refers to the point on your timeline where the compound clip begins, but the number you type into the new compound clip here will not alter the clip's starting point on the timeline once you click Create. Setting a start time code isn't necessary for creating a compound clip, but this next part of the video will illustrate how the edit index is updated should a start time code be entered. The first two digits to the right represent the frame number. The next two digits along represent the second, followed on by minutes and hours. If I type in number 10 in the seconds digits, for example, and left click on Create, source in refers to the 10-second mark as the point where the particular video clip starts. However, with my red playhead at the start of this new compound clip, trees, fence and leaves, we can see that the compound clip actually starts at 0 seconds and still lasts its original duration of 15 seconds. Since we wrote the start time code down as 10 seconds, the edit index will label the point on the timeline where the compound clip ends as 25 seconds, matching the 15-second total duration of the video clip. If I preview the video clip, we can see that the two video clips and the transition edits on the timeline have all been merged together into one. Using the selection mode tool, which I can also select with A on my keyboard, I can left click, hold the mouse button down and drag all three components together as one. After merging the clips together using the compound clip option, I can finally use the blade edit mode using B on my keyboard as an alternative to make a trim at the point in the video where the blur dissolve transition occurs. Like so. What if you wanted to undo the compound clip setting you have made? Right click on the selected compound clip and go to select Decompose in place. This can also be selected from the clip options which appear in your main menu. And now your three edits should reappear on your timeline. If I were to shift the compound clip to a point on the timeline that is different to that where I found the three original edits, the three original edits were initially found at the 0-second mark, and I have shifted the compound clip now to the 15-second mark. And go to select Decompose in place again. The compound clip will decompose in its last position on the timeline and not in the original position where you initially merged edits to create your compound clip. Please bear in mind that the compound clip setting may not enhance the rendering speed of the final video in your DaVinci Resolve project, as the software still needs to keep in storage the original media files which you merged together. And the software needs to process these individual components during the rendering process inside the delivery window of DaVinci Resolve. This tool can reduce the number of edits that you have on your project timeline and make it easy to organize and identify video and audio segments of a project that you have. Duplicates of your compound clip can also be added to your project timeline by selecting the relevant thumbnail in your media pool master bin and using the insert options available in either the edit or cut windows. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that video was useful to you. If you enjoyed the content and wish to be notified about future uploads on this channel, please like and subscribe. Join me soon for another video. Take care.